Hello friends. Last weekend I and my family visited my wife's hometown, which is about 100 kilometers from Hanoi City. One of my favorite activity there is hunting for bonsai materials. This time I had a great help from my daughter, and we're going to collect Ochna Integerrima from seeds in the grandma's garden. We entered the garden, kept our tools for digging trees here, and went to collect some sands for soil preparation first. The grandma's house is at the middle of a hill, and we're walking down to go to where the sands were kept. There was a fairly large pomelo tree on the way, and it gives lots of fruits this year. The branches are all hanging down because of the increasing mass of fruits they carry. What a cool tree! And here was where we collected sands for potting trees. These were river sands with the grain size from medium to coarse, giving a good balance between water drainage and moisture retention. I did not prepare bonsai soil for this trip, so sand was the only thing I could have, but I think and hope it'll work. Here I'm showing you an Ochna Integerrima tree at the side of Grandma's house. I don't know exactly, but it could be 20 to 30 years old. Ochna Integerrima flowers in spring with beautiful yellow color. The flower season already finished this year, and you can see here kind of its black berries or small fruits. Its seeds are propagated by birds and could be mice to everywhere in the garden. This is a shot of another Ochna Integerrima in my aunt's courtyard. This picture was taken early this year in spring, when the tree was full of flowers. For an Ochna Integerrima, the tree in this picture is considered to be fairly large in size and has a nice trunk and branch structure. And I'll show you the baby Ochna Integerrima trees naturally growing from seeds in the surroundings before I collect some of them. Here it is, about a few meters from the mother tree. This is a very nice little Ochna Integerrima with an upright trunk with some branches coming out of it radially nicely. It is about 2 years old, I think. Another one here. I went to the front garden, looking for more there. There is a big step here. It was quite slippery after a rainy day. The fourth tree I found. Tree number 5. It is a nice one with 3 subtrunks already formed on top. I got other 3 in the same place. They look very nice and healthy. This tree I think is the tallest one I found. Tree number 9. And these were what I got in total, about 13 little cute trees with different trunk diameters and heights. All had taproots with no or very few side-feeding root remaining. I shortened the taproots before potting the trees. With ficus or some other native trees I could remove all the coarse roots without worry about the tree survival, but with Ochna Integerrima, I left a portion of them. The species is more difficult to pot in the northern part of Vietnam, in my experience, where the weather is more extreme than in the south. I lined a layer of soil mix of finer sands in rice hulls before putting the trees on the top of it. This helps the pot not to dry out very quickly, because it's already the hot season here. The first tree in place. And the second one. I continued to put all the remaining trees in the pot, grouping them to a forest. Generally, the bigger trees were located at the center, and the smaller ones were at the sides to form a triangular-shaped canopy. This time I kind of just roughly putting them in the pot without much worry about their relative position, direction, or back and front. I'll refine those later in the future repotting work, of course, if they survive, and I hope so. Here was the group after I defoliated. Defoliation might help reduce stress for the trees and the energy we'll spend to form the new roots first, ensuring their survivals. I got a great help from my assistant to water the trees. It took 3 to 4 times to get the soil soaked thoroughly. I kept them in a cool place, hope all will survive and grow very well in the future, and they will be the nicest bonsai I ever have. Thank you for your watching, and I'll see you in the next video.